Google wants to eliminate notification anxiety with ambient notifications. Well, that would be great.
You would love that.
I mean, because I just go do not disturb. I don't even have notifications.
Yeah.
I just like if you hear the thing pinging, it's because I have actively put notifications on because something has to happen.
Right.
Otherwise, the default is no noise from my phone. You make a no noise.
Well, you would go crazy.
You make a no noise.
You hush hush phone.
I wake up in the morning, I look at my phone, I go, you make a no noise. You guys can't picture it, can you? No. I promise you I do it. So this is, I don't know how they're going to do this. Moving shadows and puffs of air over chimes and rings. What? Whose story is this?
Not mine. This is
I think it might be mine.
This
I'm
is
not too sure.
This is crazy. I'm assuming you didn't read it?
Well, let's find out. Let's find out.
Which is fine.
I don't know if it's my story.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's amazing anyway. I just, it's not what I expected. I thought it was some kind of software, but it's actually physical items.
It's a physical product?
If Slack's popping notification sound induces PTSD, then Google's latest concept might help alleviate notification anxiety. Experiments with Google quietly revealed a new type of notification system for smart home devices last week titled Little Signals. The concept removes bells and chimes and instead opts for more ambient ways of notifying users, like using moving shadows, physical taps, or puffs of air.
With a hardware product.
This is wild.
What is going on here?
Hey, man, I don't mind this.
I'm talking,
this is kind of cool.
It's actually softer notifications. Like less abrasive.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out.
You mean the actual sound, right?
I gotta give a shout out to our $50 super chat. Crazy. It's wild. Everybody came out heavy so far on 420
Yeah.
with the super chat. I think it's a record breaker, this particular show. I gotta just put that out there.
Yeah, shout out everyone.
So this is an object that kind of looks nondescript. You're not even sure what it is. It looks like a modern abstract clock or something. But it's a concept. It's called Google Tap Concept. I don't know how it's going to hit me with a puff of air from all the way over there. Maybe if it's beside my bed.
Well, this tapping, isn't it supposed to involve this shaft thing here?
Tap
yeah,
the
we
table?
tap the table,
right.
the surface.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think that they're experimenting with all different versions of it.
Yes.
Oh, it's tiny. I'm just comparing it to that window over there.
Experiments with Google quietly revealed a new type of notification system for smart home devices last week, titled Little Signals. So that's the name of it, I guess. And this is Google Seed Studios on YouTube. I think you can play a little bit of it.
Oh, this is a video.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be music or what. Oh,
Maybe
so
at Google, we
it's
like
so ambient. No, just play it.
Our attention and allowing us to have moments of calm.
Calm. I need it.
Little Signals is a family of unassuming but charming objects that share notifications and information by engaging with our senses in more nuanced ways. Using sound, movement, and visual cues we can subtly perceive. A soft shadow, a friendly tap, a reassuring sound, a subtle indicator, a slight waft of air, a gentle motion.
Wow.
Shout out
They use familiar
carboxylated.
patterns to calmly convey information and keep us in the loop.
I'm so peaceful right now.
This is
Gentle
crazy.
nudges at the right time in the right way.
Whoa.
Dialing up only when necessary. These little signals are thought starters of how we can foster new behaviours and relationships with our technology. Working in harmony with the objects we already love in a little way.
I mean, how many people have environments like this, though? It's very aspirational. Like I want the whole thing, right? I want the house and the
You
trees.
wanna be the guy.
And, like I need all these things. Places are noisy. People will not cooperate with this ambience. You might just miss your notifications.
But I think maybe that's part of it.
I'm just painting the other thing of it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but that might be part of it.
Like, you know, some people, they take their phone out the box, they set it up, and they put the ringer to full blast. You know what I mean?
And
They're
the most jarring ringtone.
like, I gotta hear this. When I need to hear it, I gotta hear it. But shout out Saul, the Hobo Lobo, Siddhartha, And I'm the same. My phone's been on silent for a long time at this point.
Right.
But you know me, I gotta do the whole structure. I gotta do both sides of it. And the other side of this is that you're doing a lot of work here to try to have subtle notifications that that kind of aren't notifications if you miss them.
Right.
And the whole point of a notification is that you don't miss it if you don't intend on missing it. A passive notification for me maybe is some sort of, if it could learn about you, if it was self-learning,
Like it knew.
and it could know times of day to leave you alone. And then I guess you can probably set schedules for something like that.
But
But I'm talking more about passive computing, where I wonder, I'm trying to imagine the optimal notification relationship, but I can't, because even thinking about it is giving me anxiety. So I just leave it off. That's it. I look at my phone and I get the notifications when I need them. When I know I'm going to have to make a decision, the rest of the time it's silent.
yeah.
And I know I'm missing out on stuff. And I
Yes.
know that that's a luxury. And some people can't afford to not be immediately notified. I realize that. Depends on what you do. But
I
this
guess-
whole, by the way, just let me say, that whole environment they did.
It's pretty amazing.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, I think that their mentality is trying to make it as less jarring as possible. Because have you ever heard of the iOS like alarm clock? It's the most jarring thing ever. So I think maybe they're
It really
trying,
is. And I had to change it. I actually bought a song just to change it
yeah,
because it was just driving me crazy. Like you would wake up in such a panic.
yeah.
Your hands get sweaty immediately.
It's
Well-
PTSD.
Yeah.
Certainly when it comes to waking up, there are distinct products that aim to try to alleviate that abrupt experience. Some
Maybe
will
like a gradual thing as
gradual light coming on. Definitely thinking about it. Companies and people are thinking about it when it comes to waking up specifically, because the way you start the day,
Yeah.
you start in an anxious kind of way.
It sets the tone.
You're damn right it does. I think it's an interesting thing to start thinking about, experimenting with. Obviously, the implementation is going to be difficult to figure out,
Yeah.
like
I'm with you.
everything else. But
That's true,
that
yeah.
whole vision
Yeah.
there was, yeah, I could get into it. Definitely if I'm on vacation or something. But then again, I'm just turning everything off.
Yeah.
So, but I like the sounds. The chime with the wood and stuff. Come on, Mo.
Yeah. It'd be nice to interact with.
And then like just the background.
Man, I want to live in that place.